going to get up, you going to go to work, you going to put in the work. You going to pay your bills. You know, you going to put food in your refrigerator, your freezer, and your cabinets. You going to start that business, build that business, and make that business retainable, sustainable, and you going to keep it. You going to stay focused. You going to keep your mind clear and your heart open and pure. You going to do the right thing. That's what happens when you have a relentless spirit, y'all. When you have a relentless spirit, you can't stop. It's not possible. When people say what they can't do, you laugh in the face of people to say what they can't do. Not even what you can do. I mean, I don't just laugh. I cry and almost pee on myself. No trying to be gross, just being completely honest. When somebody tell me I can't do something, I honestly love you when you do that. You somebody I can have a deep love and respect for. And I know you like, how? I tell you how. Because when you tell me I can't do something, it takes that fire, that relentless spirit, and that fire to a whole other level. And it's because at that point, it ain't even so much that I need to prove something to you. It's that I need to prove something to myself. I don't ever have to prove nothing to God because he already knows. But you are telling me, and you are being a mirror to me, saying I can't do something, or telling me something's not going to work out, or telling me I can't do something. That is what gives me that extra, that nos. Like when you look at a race car, some type of race car movie or TV show, something like the Fast and the Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious, the Furious series, where at the end, when they need to hit the spray, they call it the spray at the end of the race. They wait right till they get to the last part, then they press them two buttons, whether it's somewhere on their dashboard or it's directly on the wheel of their car. They press them two buttons down, and then they was already bucking. They was already doing their thing. But when they press them two buttons down, zoop, it's like they call going to overdrive. And at that point, they supercharged. And they get it done. And most of them, they always win the race. If they don't win the race, they don't come into first place. They make sure they in second or third place. And it ain't even about, okay, in second or third place, you even gonna get the booty. You know, you gonna get the money. You gonna get what you was racing for. Nah, you just gonna get the respect. Because everybody gonna be like, oh, you didn't get first place this time. You got second, you got third place. But you ain't like them other people that never even made it at all. And that's what I want you to understand about what having a relentless spirit means. When you have a truly relentless spirit, you can't stop. Your naysayers, or what my husband and my mama would say, your haters is your fuel. They give you that extra, like my mama would say to her baby brother, and he would confirm and come right behind and say, yeah, Ron, you ain't lying. You told me you was going to get you a floor model TV. I sure got into your living room, and boom, right there was your floor model TV. It was right there, just like you said. Exactly. When a person, not only their word means something, their word is worth money. When they prove that to themselves, you can't stop this person. Nothing is going to stop this person. But like I said to my husband on yesterday, and I say to anybody, I'm the type of person where I would rather you sit there with your mouth shut, especially if you're not a supporter, you're not a sponsor, you're not an investor, you're not a mentor. I would rather you sit there with your mouth shut and say absolutely nothing to me than tell me you're going to do something, then don't do it and have all these excuses for why you can't do it or why it's not done. Because I'm not going to put my hand on nothing and tell nobody I'm going to do nothing. My jobs even can tell you that about me. My bosses can even tell you that about me. If I say I'm going to do something, the sooner I know I can't do it and it's not going to happen, I'm on the phone with them right then. I ain't going to call you in the morning. If I knew that night, or I knew 2 nights before, 2 days before, I'm not going to make it to this job, I'm going to hit you up the exact moment I find out I ain't going to make it to this job, so that you can go ahead on and find somebody else, or make other plans and figure out what you gonna do. You know, because I don't want you dependent on me, because at that moment, I'm letting you know I'm not dependable anymore. I'm dependable enough to be responsible to let you know that. But those that, oh yeah, I could do this, or yeah, you could do this, or you know what, you can make that happen. I can't stand it. Just like even you come to me as a life coach, you come as a life coach, client or a business coach client. I'm not going to falsify results. And I'm not going to blow no smoke up your behind and say, oh, we're going to do this. Oh, you can do that. Oh, nah, I'm not even going to do none of that. I'm not going to do none of that unless I can put my name on it. I can give you my word as a woman that this is what's going to happen. If I tell you, baby, tell me your story. Okay, baby, tell me how you got here. Okay, baby, tell me where you at. Oh, okay, baby, where you want to go. All right, now that I got your story, at least the one that you think it is, I'm going to go straight to the Father. Or rather, he's going to be right there with me. And I'm going to be sitting at his right hand right then saying, okay, this is what this person